In the e-commerce world, it's easy to feel like you've got everything under control until you realize just how quickly things can shift. An Amazon policy update here, a TikTok shop trend there. Miss just one crucial update and you could be left behind.
Hi everyone, today we will create this 3D animation. So open your Capcut and let's begin. First, I'll keep this aside, and in the starting, okay, as you can see, there is this blue background. I have a trick for you today that you can make this background in CapCut only. So what you have to do is head on to default text. Okay, bring a default text, hit Windows plus dot key and select this square, okay, and expand it, and then copy this and make sure to make it dark blue. Okay, now just expand this, okay, make it a compound clip. Sorry, just select the above one and make it a compound clip, hit on mask, add mask, split and make it like this. Select the below one and make it black. Okay, you can head on to mask and adjust it, the slider. Okay, this is okay. Now I got this from Google, okay, this flare image, so I'll just put it here like this, expand it. Okay, then I will head here and select brighten and decrease the opacity, so you have got something like that. Okay, as you can see, you can put it like this or this, but let's keep it here. Now we have got the background. Now we can start with the animation. Okay, let me just disable all this. Yeah, so first, as you can see, there is this let me just first shrink this down because we need only this much. Yeah, so first, as you can see, there is this earth animation. So we'll just bring in our earth. Okay, and we will put it here, make it small. What we can do is just expand it, copy it and select the below layer, head on to adjust. Okay, color wheel, curves, drag this down, bring it out like this, drag everything down now, all the colors. Now head on to effects, search for blur, and bring it on, and just increase this. Now I can just head on to video and decrease the opacity. Okay, now what I can do is just make it I'll also have to bring in my text. Okay, e-commerce world, I have already written it. I have already prepared the text beforehand, so there is no time waste. So you can see it is Moserrat font. I have made it bold and use italics. Just put it here. Okay, I think I can add a bit of blurriness to distinguish it. Okay, then I can select everything and make it a compound clip. Now as you can see in the start, okay, the earth is zooming out. Okay, so I'll just zoom this in, not this much, a little bit. Yeah, and go ahead, zoom this out till here, hit Alt plus K and just select cubic out. And in the mid animation, as you can see, the new animation is coming. Okay, so as you can see in the mid animation, the new animation is coming. I'll just extract the audio and disable it for now. So it's so we have to create this second scene now. So for the second scene also, I have made the text ready to go. So I'll just put it here. Okay, as you can see, this text, this is easy, but this part, this how I made this color graded effect is just bring one text here. Okay, just copy the text above, make it any color you want, like for example let's say red, and make it a compound clip, and I want to remove mask, add mask split, and then you can feather it like this. Okay, so you will get that gradient effect, color gradient effect. Okay, so I made it like that. So now for the second scene, I have brought my text, and now I'll bring my heart image and put three copies and put it in different sizes across the scene. Okay, let me just expand it and make these all a compound clip. Okay, now as soon as the first scene is in the middle, I'll just wait. I forgot to compound clip this, so I'll just select this too. Yeah, so as soon as this is in the middle somewhere here, we'll bring this. Okay, and just make this a compound clip again and cut it. Okay, and this again we will just zoom this out. Okay, sorry, zoom this in and hit on transform keyframe, go ahead and scale it back to normal size, which is 100%. Okay, so it will feel as if it is a continuous motion. Now we'll smoothen this out too. Let's keep it above that. Okay, and shorten it. Okay, so after this will all go to the left. Okay, and fade out, and this text will come. So what you can do is head on to effects first and search for hazy. Bring in hazy effect, decrease the blur, chrome blur here. Okay, and bring this in. Yeah, we can adjust this now, decrease the blurring to 0, and we can adjust this a bit. Okay, now expand this. Yeah, now from here our next scene is this text. You got everything under control. So after this we have to delay this animation a bit more, so I'll just drag the keyframes out and I'll make this a compound clip. Now it is already compound clipped. Now I'll just hit transform again here, go ahead and drag this to the left. Okay, hit Alt plus K and select cubic keys and shorten the duration. Okay, so as soon this starts going, which is from here, I will bring in my next text. Okay, and we'll just make under control a bit big, put it down and we have to, you know, make it blue color. I'll bring in another default text, delete the text, hit space, make the background, white in color, put it here, decrease the height, head on towards, scale, uniform scale, and deselect it. Now decrease the height more. Okay, now select it again, increase it, and hit Alt plus G. Video mask, add mask split. Okay, and bring it here, hit on mask keyframe, go ahead and bring it to the right. Now hit Alt plus K and smoothen it out. Okay, so I'll just select everything, hit Alt plus G to make it a compound clip. Now as this animation starts from here, we'll bring this over here, hit transform, go ahead and put another keyframe here, go to the first keyframe and drag it out. Now hit this and hit cubic out. And we'll match it with the timing. Wait, I think we missed this. Yeah. Let's undo it. Okay, so after this, you have to just, make these all. Okay, so after this, you have to just, make these all a compound clip by hitting Alt plus G and bring it here. And you have to just, follow the keyframes of the previous animation. Just press here, transform, go ahead, again press here, transform, go to the first keyframe, drag this out, hit Alt plus K and select cubic out. Or we can select, quaddies or cubicies. Yes, I can go inside, okay, and just bring this here, or just bring this in front of it. Oh, sorry, this part. Yeah, go back. Yeah, now it's looking good. Now for the next animation, it's rotating out and this is rotating in and then again rotating out. So this is a fairly easy one. What you have to do is, after it's here, just head on to transform and blend. Go ahead. Let me first go inside and increase the duration of these text layers. Then just go back out and scale it down first and then rotate it to the right and decrease the opacity to 0. So it will have something like this, and you can now just have a cubic out animation. Or let's select rebound out and increase this up a bit. Okay, so after this goes to the right, it will come from the opposite direction until you realize. So let me first bring in my text. Okay, just increase and bring in my brain image, put it here. You can also add shadow effect like I did in the in the beginning, and make this in the center first and then make it a compound clip. So as this goes, this will come in. Let me expand this. So put this here. Okay, and onto video, transform, blend, scale it up and rotate it to the left. Okay, like this, and decrease the opacity. Now I will come to this point, head on to video, again transform and blend. Now increase the opacity and rotate it, make it 0. Okay, and scale it down like this. Hit Alt plus K and hit cubic out. Okay, so after this comes in, what you can do is, again this animation is there. Okay, how quickly things can, the same animation you have to do again. Then let's do the next one, shift. Okay, let me just auto remove this. As I have pro, you can just head on to remove PG. That is an online site and you can remove it for free. You will get the same result. So then you can just, after this animation, I'll just bring this here. Okay, just bring this and write shift. Okay, let me see if I have, yeah. We'll just bring this in, put it over here above the man image and keep it here. You can just do manually keyframe of slide up. Okay, and this you can do fade in, but I am using pre-made templates, and I'll just, for this I will use fade in animation. Okay, and I can do a personal keyframe animation for this. I'll just make it small and rotate it out, hit both the keyframes. Then I can just smoothen this out too. Okay, and we can just bring this on top here. Bring this animation earlier. Animations are very simple. Okay, just slide right animation, but for this end, this chain, I have downloaded it, so you can just bring the chain over here and place it like this. Decrease the opacity so it mixes with the background. Okay, just copy this and put it like this, and you can just write this. Okay, put it over here. Put this right over here. Okay, so you have got this. And for the end, okay, it's also very simple. Again, this fade in animation and this mountain. So I have already given you the mountain image. Just increase the size and put it, and slide up animation and image. Okay, so for last 2-3 animations you can do it yourself. It's easy. Okay, so for the sound effects, I will just head on to my SFX pack, which you can find it in the assets library or in the description. As the earth is zooming out, okay, we can head on to whoosh and add one whoosh over here. Okay, so again here another whoosh we can add, and then this one we can add a or what we can do is disable the first whoosh. We can add a cinematic impact over here. Okay, and then just here we can add a quick whoosh. And okay, so mainly these are basically only movements, simple movements. Okay, but you can also use other sound effects, okay, if you want. Like you can for scene change animation, like when scene changes over here, just over here you can use a click animation to show that there is a scene change. Okay, and what else we can use? Yeah, that is much it for this animation. Can let's head on to others and we can use something from here. Okay, so basically that's it. You have to just try on different sound effects, and I have got an amazing library of sound effects which you can try. Okay, so see you in the next video.